Hello students, today we will continue our study from types of migration. Okay, so various types of migration depends on the flow and number of people involved, the reason for their movement, the time they spend in the migration and the nature of migration. So there are some indicators by which we can divide the migration pattern. So one is immigration. What is immigration? That immigration is the international movement of people. Basically, when we move from one country to another country internationally, then it is called as immigration. When process international border during when people cross international borders during their migration, and they are called immigrants. They are called as immigrants. Immigration is what that immigration means leaving one's resident country with the intention to settle down elsewhere, and it is especially migrants from your native country in order to settle in another. So when we shift from our native country to another country and settle there, then it is called as immigration. Both immigration and immigration are act of migration across national boundaries. An example of immigration include the Irish people that arrived into the US during the famine. So one example is like the Irish people that arrived into the US during the famine, and on the other hand, people that left Ireland during the famine were referred to as immigrants by the people left behind the Ireland. And the difference between the numbers of immigration and immigration gives the migration balance. So immigration means when we come back into the into our country, and immigration means when we leave our country. So there have a difference. So the difference between these two are, we can say, that migration balance. Next is domestic and internal migration. Rural urban migration is one kind of domestic or internal migration, and this involves the movement of people from rural areas to countryside to urban areas of the same country in search of new jobs, opportunities and lifestyles. And migration from rural to urban areas is of different types. So migration from rural to urban areas is of different types, and one is to settle down permanently in the urban areas of their choice, and in the other one the migrant has a rural base and he can migrate repeatedly or different duration. And in India, rural to urban and urban to rural migration is important. So it is very important that in India, rural to urban migration number is so high. In India, many urban cities are created job opportunities. So in cities there have various job opportunities, and as a result more migrants are coming into the cities such as Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi, Chennai. So in these places there have lots of job opportunity. That's why so many people from village they move into these cities. And similarly, farmers living in rural areas are moving to urban areas. And urban to urban migration is another kind of migration, that it is a type of internal migration, and it refers to people with a country moving to another location with its border. So sometimes some people they shifted from small city to large city. This is then it is called as urban to urban migration. Next is international and international or external migration. International external migration involves crossing international borders. I already discussed that immigration in the part of immigration and immigration. So when people cross the international border, then it is called as international migration. Next is, what are the impact of migration? So migration has both positive and negative impact on socioeconomic structure of the society, and like so these some positive impact also there and some negative impact also there. So as more and more immigrants enter the country, less job are open to American citizens. But we analyze on the other side, we find that immigration can be beneficial to a country. So if the highly educated people they move into the city, so this is very fruitful for them for those cities. Okay, and this is very problematic for the cities or the countries from where they shifted. Okay, so there have some disadvantages. So some of the advantages and disadvantages are that advantages: cheap labor, that migrants generally do many unskilled jobs at low wages, so we can do any kind of activities with the labors as a cheaper rate. And next is skilled labors, that some immigrants are highly skilled. With this we can do the innovative things. Okay, and cultural diversity is also one kind of advantage, that this way cultural mixing is happened and cultural diversity is arise. Okay, and the disadvantages are jobless. So with this more migration, what some people lost their job, and discrimination and racism. So in this way, one racism or some contradictory or conflict is actually happened in between some religious people, and social pressure. So price of certain amenities such as housing, health, education, in this part some pressure is occurred, and breakdown of culture and traditions. So culture and tradition, they actually break down all the, due to diversity and tradition and culture are negatively modified, and different people are exposed to different ways of doing things, and sometimes new crimes may also emerge, and some new crimes also emerge in with these activities. And diseases, as people move from place to place, there is a risk of outbreak of contagious diseases. So with this migration, diseases will be spread into the countries. So some of the advantages and disadvantages of migration in the home country. So in home country, what are the advantages? The remittance. One, that generally migration send a lot of money to their family members. This is happened. This is one kind of advantages. Next is better job opportunities for our locals, that if they move into the cities, then they can got the job and knowledge and skill flow. And in case of short term or seasonal migration, migrants often bring new ideas. They can collect new ideas from the new cities, and they can improve their own places. Next is disadvantages. There's loss of skilled laborers. With this some skilled laborers are lost, and fall in demand for home goods, and social impact. So these are the impacts of in home country.